Priscilla's pain. Priscilla was like any other teenager. She was an A student in school and was very social. On the outside, everything was great, but no one knew of her pain, the great obstacles in her life. She believed that everything in life was going great. Her life felt complete through what she had accomplished. She was a very polite, caring person to those around her. One day, everything changed her. Priscilla's life changed in a blink of an eye. Every day in class, she would greet her teachers. Those days ended. She kept everything inside. She thought life was plain cruel to her. She wouldn't speak as much as she used to, thinking that this would never happen to her, but it did, unexpectedly. She kept everything to herself. Everything was just becoming a bigger problem as she kept the problems inside. Months went on and on. Many people started to notice that she changed. It simply hurt her more and more. She wouldn't confess that there was anything wrong. Priscilla didn't want to concern anyone with her problems. Sadly, she tried her hardest to keep anyone from knowing. She tried to get through the days by just focusing on softball and school. Knowing that she didn't have her parents for months just kept hurting her. School and softball would keep the pain away. Things just weren't working out for her. As much as she continued to keep things to herself, she couldn't take the pain anymore. She felt like she had no one to tell her problems. Trusting people with the secret wasn't anything she planned on doing. Problems escalated more and more. As much as it hurt, she continued to fight the pain and tears. She believed one day she would eventually burst. Her life wasn't feeling worthwhile anymore. It eventually became hard for her to be nice to those around her. Whatever came out of her mouth was becoming a habit. She didn't know how to control it. Problems went on. She couldn't keep up with the secret. Priscilla wasn't able to sleep at night. School stressed her out. She cared so much about her parents, it hurt her even more to see them in a detention center. Not feeling the love that she wanted to feel from her parents was drowning her in her own tears. Coming home from school wasn't the same. Neither her mom or dad were home to talk to them about her day. It became difficult for her to focus on her upcoming exams. She felt like she wasn't going to be able to pass to the next grade. Distancing herself from others was something she liked. It was a challenge to set an example for her two sisters at a young age. She kept fighting the tears so she wouldn't look weak. As much as she wanted to confess her problems, she tried not to. No one knows why she was holding the pain inside. All they knew was that there was something in her life that was affecting her. Priscilla wondered to herself why she kept her pain in. She felt alone and scared. All she wanted was her old life back. Things changed for the worse. She would sing sad songs day or night. Music put her to sleep. Mostly any sad song was what she enjoyed to listen to, tears running down her face as she sung her lungs out. Priscilla just wanted to be happy again. She didn't need the world to be happy. All she wanted the most was her mother and father. One afternoon, she burst, tears running down her face, screaming her lungs out. All her pain was coming out slowly. She couldn't take the pain anymore. It just kept hurting her. Priscilla didn't want to feel useless. All she wanted was love. Her vision hurt her because how much she cried. She didn't want it to turn out like this. Priscilla knew it was for the best. Her depression continued. It was a new school year. All she knew was that she didn't want to go. She wanted to stay home in her room. Months of school went on. She had an assignment for her ELA class about who do you admire the most and why. Priscilla was looking forward to write about her mom. She knew that she was going to write about all the wonderful things about her mom. In a way, it hurt her. Priscilla believed she could be strong. Through the good and the bad, she kept strong. A way she could let her pain out was by writing her thoughts or feelings down. She felt in a way she had an opportunity to write about her mother. Priscilla had many ideas that came to mind. As soon as she got her final paper, she started writing and writing. Memories and memories kept coming through her mind. She kept writing until she was on the last line of the paper. Priscilla waited until the teacher finished grading all the stories. As soon as she got it back, she was the only student in class to score a 100%. She felt so happy because of all the hard work and effort she put into her story. Suddenly, tears were running down her face. Months went on in school. She trusted 5 special teachers. Priscilla was able to trust them, and they would give her advice that would make her feel happy. There was times in class when she would burst into tears. Her teachers were always there for her. She felt happy to have them be able to listen to her. There was this one teacher that she didn't have for any class, but he would talk to her mostly every day. They would talk about softball and how he wanted her to play. Sadly, she wasn't be able to play that year. She continued to work hard in class. Priscilla looked up to those amazing 5 teachers. She became happy because of them. Her life felt more calm to have them in her life. Once in a while, she'd break down, but her teachers would always cheer her up. No matter how hard she got sad, they always found a way to cheer her up. They knew when she felt unhappy, they're her second family to her. Her past teachers will always have a special place in her heart. Although there was only 9 months of school, she knew that they wouldn't be with her forever. It made her sad because the months were passing by fast. She would learn something new from them every day. Through the good and the bad, they had some type of advice for her. They were confident in herself when she wasn't confident about herself. She felt alone, and they were there even when she didn't feel it. Priscilla wanted to give up, but they gave her the strength. At times she would stay too quiet, and they thought that she was unhappy, but she thought to herself how blessed she was, blessed to have them. As much as she would talk about them, she never got tired of them. Months, weeks, and days went on. It was close to the school year ending. She tried her hardest to pass their classes. Priscilla didn't want the year to end. She wanted to take a picture at the end of the year with them. Every time she would look back at it, it reminded her of how kind and helpful they were to her. The year ended, and she felt sad. Priscilla knew even though they weren't with her physically, they were with her in spirit and heart. She spent the second to the last day with them as much as possible. Till this day, she hasn't forgotten about them.